Hey guys, it's Tim here, and I am not live today, but I am coming to you from the Banner Solutions HL Flake Trade and Training Expo in Houston. And today I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some video with some of the vendors here and share it with you so you guys can kind of see what goes on in the trade show and maybe see some of the new products that are out here. So stay tuned. Thanks.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So this is our 32 of 50 Strike-matic. It's a recess for your overhead door frames. It utilizes this world's smallest strike. It comes with a template in the box. Mark your holes. Make your cutouts. Slide your template up in the frame after you cut your holes. It's threaded. You run your mounting screws into the holes that you drilled. Using that template will suck that down on the frame for a really secure recessed application versus your other options that you would do.
What's the pull force on it? What's it rated to?
That's a very good question, and I should know that. And I'm going to say 1,500. Let's see. I'm going to say at least 1,500.
At least 1,500?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, so basically, this is the candid controls, access controls, bathroom kit. And what this is I go into the bathroom, I'm in the bathroom, I open the door opens, I'm inside, I lock the door, strike is locked, I'm done, I leave the bathroom, and now the door is unlocked. Another scenario is, I go into the bathroom, I get in the bathroom, I get in trouble, I need help, I get the pull station, you notice the door unlocks, but the door doesn't open, it is unlocked, and then you reset the alarm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, this is the new stuff from Cobox, which is our gate solutions. Like I explained to you earlier, we're giving you the whole kit. You tell me I want this box or I want this lock. This is the box for it, and it comes as a kit. It doesn't. You no longer have to buy the lock from us, then go to someone else and buy the box. It's one kit.
Right.
And as you can see here, this is all the locks we offer a kit too. So the 200, 400, 500, and then you got your electronics, and then you got your smart locks, which is what you've used before. The other nice thing is we offer it in silver, as you see here, and then the darker finish is our marine grade. So if you ever buy a marina and it's in a darker finish, it's marine grade.
Gotcha.
And we did that on purpose.
We're right on the lake.
Yeah, so we did that on purpose because from our data, you might install it, and 5 years later, the customer says, "Hey, listen, I don't have something happen to it, but it's in a brushed steel finish, but you don't remember if it's marine grade or not." So we made it simple and said anything that's in a darker finish, it's automatic marine grade. Helps us help you, fix or if they need a replacement.
Cool.
And then down here, as you can see, it's kind of like I said, what does the kit include? The lock, the box, the bracket. Because honestly, there's some. Between the frame and the door, there's gaps.
Right.
You obviously want it as close as possible, but if it's an existing door, there's a gap. We give you a bracket, so then you're able to extend where that latch
actually
is
bring
to.
the latch out to.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a little on the bigger side if it's a bigger gap.
Okay.
But it's better than having to redo the whole box or
Right.
redo the whole fence. Whatever access you want, you can just chop it off.
Okay.
And then here is the box dimensions. So we have 3 different boxes depending on the model number. This is the box you're gonna get, but as you can see, this is the dimensions of those boxes. It goes chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental. That's pretty much it, bud.
Okay. And like you said, if if I want to do a custom job on something, I can contact y'all,
Exactly.
or any locksmith can contact y'all and set it up and work with you to get custom dimensions
Well, you
for
buy
something.
from Banner, right?
Yeah, we buy from
you
Banner.
You can contact us. We'll give you, hey, this SKU number. Then you call Banner, order that SKU number. But at least you know what I'm giving you is what you're
Gotcha.
going to order now.
Gotcha.
Yes, it's going to take a while for HL Flake to be up to speed with Banner's
Right.
nomenclature. But at least you're like, hey, Alfredo, I talked to Alfredo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so frame frog is going to be a replacement for your typical metal box. Yeah, you will find back here. You're trying to run electrical wires for electric hinge. This one's for a power transfer. Smaller models like this can be used for a door position switch. But the purpose of this is that way you don't have to worry about the welds failing on your metal boxes, as well as not having to worry about sharp edges running your wire through. Also, on the side of this frame frog here, you see these channels or angles to the natural curve of that fish tank. So instead of having to fight that fish tank in the metal box, it has a natural curve to help it out through.
Cool.
Another plus to it is you don't have to use a metal conduit. You can use this PVC pipe. It saves some weight, saves some money in your pipe, as well as not having to have a pipe vendor around to get your pipe going.
Gotcha.
The
Cool.
Halo is going to be strictly a Wi-Fi, just Wi-Fi enabled, so you don't need to have a hub, you don't need to have any of that. All you need is Wi-Fi.
Right.
So you still have the option to use. So, like for instance, here you have 2 different numbers every single time, so that it scatters the fingerprint. So you put your code every time.
Oh yeah, so you're not hitting the same spot every time.
Correct. So you still have key option, keypad option, and then you also have the option to lock and unlock with your phone. You put up to 250 codes, user codes in it.
250. Okay.
Yep. You can access it remotely if you have someone who's, popped in on you, you're not home from work yet or what have you.
Gotcha.
You can unlock it, remotely.
Okay.
And it comes in all the popular finishes. So this one's going to come in satin nickel, bronze, black, brass, chrome. And then we have it also in a traditional push button versus the flat screen as well.
Can I see the back of it?
So it still operates off of four AA batteries that are in here.
Okay. Cool.
I have this exact one on my house. We use our front door every single day, multiple times a day. I have changed the batteries twice in a year. So
Is
it's
this
not
smart key too or no?
Yes.
It is.
It's also a smart key.
So what happens if you're trying to, like a customer, trying to change the smart key, and you pull the key out, and then you put it back in and it doesn't work?
You can still use the reset cradle. So you can still cradle it.
What if the door is dead bolted and you can't get in?
Grade 1 cylindrical lock, mortise lock, or this is the exit device trim. So touch screen, and that allows you to gain access. And not only can you use it with the Yale exit device models, but we can use it with competitors' models as well. So there's some adjustment through bolts. So you can just adjust it to whatever match up to.
Are they on like a slide gauge?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
That's trim, but lots of other different form factors. We can do server cabinets, regular cabinets, a wireless reader, all different form factors and functions. So the way it works, wireless communication between the locking appliance and the hub. The hub hardwires back to whatever your access control panel is, so you don't have to get wiring all the way to the door. This is one of our newest products. This is actually a wireless electric strike. So totally wireless other than what you see right here. This is the complete unit. So we use either an HES 1500 or 1600 strike, wireless reader. This is the high security version, has a latch bolt monitor and a built-in door position switch.
So the only thing that we have to drill through is just for these wires connecting the reader
Yes, sir.
to that.
Okay.
Battery packs in the reader.
Right there, yes, sir.
What's it running on?
Two AA batteries.
What's opening rate?
It really just depends
on usage.
Yeah. What makes this so efficient is it doesn't use a solenoid. We've gone to a motorized mechanism.
Yeah.
So it basically just unlocks and stops, relocks and stops. So it's
Number
not
2,
using.
basically how to use it. So when you start to, you got your key, let's say it's a Schlage, you run this all the way back down to the stop, and then you should be at 0 here. Everything is in 50 thousandths increments, so every turn of the dial is always 50 thousandths, each side, depth and space. You leave, this is the spacing block, we'll leave this out of this for a second. So Schlage cuts start at 231, so I dial it. There's 50 thousandths, 100 thousandths, 150, 200, and 31. So there's your first cut on the machine. I'm pretty particular about mine.
I always go by the increments in the depth of space manual. It shows me, you know, the next cut's at, let's say, 350 or 450 or whatever, and then I could dial it because I like my keys to be right on. You don't have to do that. So this is your spacing block. It's just an indicator reference. You could use it to cut the key. You know, you'll be off a little bit because you're actually eyeballing it, but that's why I always go off the book. You can do it either way. Put the spacing block right on the first, you know, eyeball as best you can there, and then obviously I go off of there. So there's your first cut. Let's say the second, this is just your depth, it goes by the thousandths. Let's say, you know, you're at 245. So there's 250 right there, 245's right there. At your first cut, pull it into the key. Go on to your second cut, eyeball as best you can. Let's say it's 260. So we'll go, there's 250, 260, and obviously 220, or I'm sorry, 270. So 260, pull the handle in, go to your next cut, all the way down the key. And then we got, obviously, many more spacing blocks. Depends on what kind of key you're cutting.
Right.
Everything that comes with the machine is right here. Your 5 spacing blocks, your spacing clip, 1/8" Allen wrench, so in case it ever gets off, which it never does, you can always adjust it that way. Brass shim, get your medical cutter with it, set of dial calipers, the depth of space manual. You get your free desktop version of generic code with the codes. A couple other things, catalog. And then we also are Blue Dog keys, so you get a set of starter keys. So for some of our most popular keys, we throw it in with the machine as well. So
Cool.
that's basically it.
All right, guys, so as you can see, there was a lot of people in there, a lot of stuff. I didn't get to all of the vendors, but I picked out some stuff that I thought y'all would find interesting. Hope y'all liked it, hope y'all enjoy it, and please leave any questions or comments down below. And we'll be back live in the shop this coming Saturday, next Saturday, week from today. And hope to see y'all there. So have a great rest of your weekend, and stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay